ஆழ்வார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், எம்பெருமானார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஆளவந்தார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், பெரியவாச்சான் பிள்ளை திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஸ்ரீசைலேஷ தயாபாத்திரம் தீபக்தியாதி குணார்ணம யதீந்திர பிரவணம் வந்தே ரம்ய ஜாமாதரம் முனிம் ரம்ய ஜாமாத்திரி யோகீந்திர பாதரே காமயம் சதா ததாயத்தாத்ம சத்தாதிம் ராமானுஜமுனிம் பஜே. லக்ஷ்மீநாத சமாரம்பாம் நாதயாமன மத்தியமாம் அஸ்மதாச்சாரிய பரியந்தாம் வந்தே குரு பரம்பராம். யோ நித்யமச்சுதபதாம்புஜ யுக்மருக்ம व्यामोहतस्तदितराणि तृणायमेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य दैकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये. मातापिता युवतयस्तनया भूतिः सर्वं यदेव नियमेन मदन्वयानाम् आद्यस्य न कुलपते रोकुलाभिरामम् श्रीमदङ्घ्रियुगडं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना भूतं शरश्च महताह्वय भटनाथ श्रीभक्तिसार कुलशेखर योगिवाहान् भक्ताङ्ग्रेण प्रकालेतीन्द्रमिश्रान् श्रीमत्पराङ्कुशौनिं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्. स्वादयन्निह सर्वेषां त्रय्यन्तार्थं सुदुर्ग्रहं स्तोत्रयामास योगीन्द्रः तं वन्दे यामुनाह्वयम्. नमो नमो यामुनाय यामुनाय नमो नमः. Namo Namo Yamunaya Yamunaya Namo Namaha. We are enjoying Alavandar's sthOthra rathnam, which is a beautiful composition revealing the deep principles shown in Dvaya Mahamantram. So far we have seen up to the 9th shlokam. In the first 5 shlokams, Alavandar performed Guru Vandana, Acharya Vandanam. He first glorified Sriman Nathamunigal in 3 shlokams, and then he worshipped Parashara Bhagavan who gave Vishnu Puranam, and then in the 5th shlokam he praised Shatakopa Swami, Nammalvar, and declared that Nammalvar's divine feat is everything for him and his followers. After that he set out to glorify Bhagavan. First he declared that he is going to praise Bhagavan. Sthotram means praising. So he said he is going to do that. And then he withdraws from the effort because he thinks even Brahma, Rudra, Sanakadi, Rishis, even they cannot praise Bhagavan fully. How can I, who am very incapable, very lowly, very insignificant, how can I praise Bhagavan? So he withdraws, just like Arjuna withdrawn himself from the battle after coming to the battlefield. But then there, Krishna convinced Arjuna to fight. Here also Bhagavan convinces Alavandar to continue the prabandham, continue the praising. Bhagavan says, Brahma, Rudra and the sages, they are all trying on their own ability to glorify me, to praise me. That is why they are not able to do it fully. But you are doing it based on the blessings from me through the Acharya Parampara. Through Sriman Nathamunigal, Uyyakondar, Manakal Nambi, you have gotten this knowledge, and with that you can praise me, says Bhagavan. Alavandar becomes convinced, and then he further convinces himself, saying that Brahma, Rudra and all, they are trying to praise Bhagavan on their own effort. And they have the ability to praise for a long time before they can give up. Unlike them, I have no ability. If I start praising, I will become very tired. I will be overcome with fatigue. But in that stage, I will be helpless and pray to Bhagavan. And that will bring Bhagavan's mercy, and that will make me praise Bhagavan in a good manner. It is not that Bhagavan will give his mercy for those who praise him more, but for those who are unable to praise him, for such persons only Bhagavan's mercy starts flowing. He shows pity on them. Look, this person is not able to praise me even though he has a desire for that. Let me give him the ability to do that. So that's what Bhagavan does. So Alavandar thinks, I am more apt than Brahma and Rudra and the sages to praise Bhagavan because I will become tired easily trying to do that, and Bhagavan's mercy will make me do it. And also, Bhagavan himself shows to Alavandar that he likes to be praised. He is the one to be praised. And it is the duty of Jivatma to use his tongue in praising Bhagavan. So all of these reasons are shown where Alavandar becomes convinced and he starts praising Bhagavan in the Stotram, starting from the 10th Shlokam. Here from the 10th Shlokam to 14th Shlokam, Bhagavan's supremacy is glorified by Alavandar. In that, first we will see 10th Shlokam. Navekshase yadi tato bhuvananya muni nalam prabho bhavitumeva kutah pravrittihi evam nisarga suhridi tvai sarvajantoho swamin nachitramidam ashrita vatsalatvam. So here, in this Shlokam, Alavandar praises Bhagavan's supremacy in context of being the creator. Bhagavan creates everything. When the whole samsara was inactive, after deluge, after the Mahapralayam happens, all the Atmas become attached to the Mula Prakriti. They have no senses, they have no body, and they are not able to act in any way. At that time, Bhagavan engages in creation out of his causeless mercy. That Bhagavan, Sriman Narayana, engaging in creation is one of his foremost compassionate acts, because only after the creation is done, Atmas can acquire body and senses and engage in activities to attain worldly benefits as well as moksha. So here Bhagavan's Karanatvam is shown and that is glorified. Here, as he started praising Bhagavan's Karanatvam, Alavandar also thinks about Bhagavan's Vatsalyam. Vatsalyam means looking at the bad qualities and accepting that to be good qualities. This is the nature of a mother. Usually mother looks at her child. Whatever doshas or bad things the child has, even that is enjoyed by the mother when the child is, of course, very small. Also the example shown commonly is a mother cow licking the dirt on a newly born calf. That is also explained as Vatsalyam. So this particular Vatsalyam is seen in this Shlokam. Let us see the word by word meanings. Prabho, oh my benefactor, one who helps me. Na avekshase yadi, had you not showered your merciful glance, tataha, after the pralayam, after the deluge, amuni bonani, all of these worlds, bhavitumeva na alam, they will not even be created. Pravrittihi kutaha, do we have to explicitly state that no action can be performed? So here it is said, only after Bhagavan engaging in creation, Atmas are acquiring bodies and senses and so on. Well, that is the case. Do we have to explicitly state that Atmas can act only after Bhagavan's merciful glance? So here it is implied that we need not explicitly say each Atma can engage in action to get worldly benefit or ultimate benefit only after being blessed by Bhagavan during creation. Swamin, oh my Lord, evam, in this manner, sarvajantoho, all the creatures, all the beings, nisarga suhridi, for all of them you are the natural friend who cares for them. Twayi, on such you, ashrita vatsalatvam idam. This quality of being compassionate towards your followers, your devotees, this quality, na chitram, it's not something unusual, amazing. It is only natural. Because you are the creator, you are having motherly forbearance towards all the created beings, says Alavandar in the first SlOkam of this series. That is, this is the 10th SlOkam, but first SlOkam in the 5 SlOkams which glorify Bhagavan's supremacy. Next, 11th SlOkam. Swabhavika navadikatishayeshi tirtvam Narayana tvayi namrishyati Vaidika kaha Brahma Shiva shatamakaha Paramaswaraditi Etepi yasya Mahimarnava Viprushaste. That is the second SlOkam. Here, in this SlOkam, the identity of supremacy, the Supreme Person, is shown. Previously we saw that Sat, Brahma, Atma, being the creator, being the only entity, is explained in context of all of those words indicating Bhagavan. Here it is said that all of the special words, that is, special names, Sat, Atma, etc. are common names. Here there are special names like Brahma, Shiva, Swarat. All of these special names, they also ultimately indicate Bhagavan only, Sriman Narayana only. So this is highlighted based on Narayana Anuvakam, that is Purusha Suktam, and Narayana Suktam. So Alavandar is establishing Bhagavan's supremacy using Purusha Suktam and Narayana Suktam and Vishnu Suktam, of course. Let us see the word by word meanings. Narayana, O Narayana. So he is calling out Sriman Narayana and telling Brahma, 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 that is Chaturmukha Brahma, Shivaha, that is Shiva, Shatamakaha, Shatamaka means Indra, and then Paramaswarat, the one who is greater than all of these personalities, that is Muktatma, who is not bound by karma. Iti ete api, all of these personalities. Yasya te, you, your, that your, Mahima Arnava Viprushaha, they are all a small droplet of the great ocean of your greatness. Your greatness is like a big ocean. In that, Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Muktatma, all of those personalities, they are all like small droplets. Tvayi, such you, in you, Swabhavika, natural, Anavadika Atishaya. Anavadika means having no boundary. Atishaya means having greatness. Such Ishitirtvam, that Aishwaryam. Ishitirtvam means Aishwaryam. Aishwaryam means the ability to control, the ability to rule over, the wealth of controlling everyone. Kaha Vaidikaha, which Vaidika na Mrishyati, will not tolerate. So here in this SlOkam, since Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Muktatma, they are all like a small droplet in your greatness, in the ocean of your greatness, you have the natural and limitless, matchless supremacy and that ability to control others, that Aishwaryam is there, Ishitirtvam is there. Which Vaidika, which follower of Vedas will not tolerate this? So Alavandar is asking, Kaha Vaidikaha? Which Vaidika? Vaidika means the one who follows Vedam. Anyone who follows Vedam have no choice than accepting Vishnu Paratvam, Bhagavan Sriman Narayana, Vishnu's supremacy, because all of the Vedam are showing that only. In Purusha Suktam, Narayana Suktam, Vishnu Suktam, these are all considered to be essence of Vedam. Vedeshu Paurusham Suktam, it is said. Among the Vedas, the most important portion is Purusha Suktam. So in all of that, supremacy of Narayana, Vishnu, is clearly shown. Anyone claiming to be Vaidika, so we can see east, west, north, south, in all directions there are Vaidikas, those who accept Vedam and follow Vedam. Nobody can reject Vishnu Paratvam, because Vedam means supremacy of Vishnu only. That is the essence of Vedam. That is the object of Vedam. So nobody can reject that if they claim to be Vaidika, says Alavandar in the second shlokam. Next, 12th shlokam. Kashri Shriyaf Paramasattva Samashraya Kaha. Kaha Pundarika Nayanaha Purushottama Kaha. Kasyayutayuta Shataika Kalamsha Kamshe Vishwam Vichitra Chidajit Pravibhaga Vrittam. In this 12th shlokam, Alavandar is identifying the most specific names of Bhagavan, which shows his supremacy without any doubt. In the previous shlokam, we saw how some of the names such as Brahma, Rudra, Swarat, all of these also point to Bhagavan only. But still, those names also represent some devatas in this world or the muktatmas. But here he is identifying the names which are leaving no doubt in the minds of people about the supremacy of Bhagavan. Let us see the word by word meanings. Shriyaha Shrihi Kaha. Who is the wealth of the goddess of wealth? Shrihi is the first name of Shri Mahalakshmi, which indicates she is the goddess of wealth. But for such Shri Mahalakshmi, who is the wealth? Bhagavan is the wealth. She considers Bhagavan as her foremost wealth. So that is the first aspect. Parama Sattva Samashraya Kaha. Who has the Shuddha Sattva quality, Shuddha Sattva aspects? Clearly that is Bhagavan Sriman Narayana only. Pundarika Nayanaha Kaha. Who is lotus-eyed Lord? Who is known as Pundarikaksha? Only Sriman Narayana, Krishna, he is known as Pundarikaksha. Purushottama Kaha. Next, who is known as Purushottama? It is often said Bhagavan is known as Purushottama. Whether it is Krishna or Rama, we see that they are called as Purushottama. Tasya, whose Ayuta Ayuta Shata Eka Kala Amshaka Amshe. In the many crore parts, among them a small part, Vishwam, the whole world, Vichitra Chit Achit Pravibhaga Vrittam. This small part of Bhagavan's aspects, that is having all of the Atmas and Achit. All the Achit we see today here, all the Atmas who have taken different bodies, all of those are present in whose small fragment of his aspects. So that is the question here. So here, for all of this, the answer is Bhagavan Sriman Narayana only. Narayana is the Lord of Sri Mahalakshmi. Narayana is the one who is having Shuddha Sattva quality. Narayana is known as lotus-eyed Lord. Narayana is known as Purushottama. And such Sriman Narayana's Leela Vibhuti and Nitya Vibhuti are so vast that even a small fragment of that Vibhuti will have countless Atmas and Achit. So that is explained in this 12th Shlokam. Next, 13th Shlokam. Vedapahara Guru Pataka Daityapidadi Apatvimochana Mahishta Palapradhanaihi Konya Praja Pashupati Paripati Kasya Padodakena Sashivas Swashirodrutena. This is 13th Shlokam. In this Shlokam, Adavandar is revealing the Brahma, Rudra and all of these personalities, them being Atmas who depend on Bhagavan, and how Bhagavan is supreme based on Itihasas and Puranas. How it is explained in Itihasas and Puranas. That is the brief essence of this Shlokam. Let us see the word by word meanings. Veda Apahara, stealing the Vedas. Guru Pataka, the great sin of plucking the head of one's own father. Daityapida Adi, and then being tormented by Asuras. All of these, etc. Apad Vimochana, due to eliminating all the dangers which happened due to these aspects which were listed here. Mahishta Phala Pradhanaihi, and due to granting great results and benefits for those different devatas. Anyaha Kaha, other than you, who else? Praja Pashupati Paripati, that is Brahma, who is Prajapati, and then Rudra, who is Pashupati. Who is protecting these personalities other than you? Asks Alavandar. So here, Vedapahara means Brahma lost the Vedams and Bhagavan had to come and rescue the Vedas and reinstate Brahma's knowledge and ability to act, to create. When Rudra plucked the head of Brahma, who is his own father and Guru, still he plucked Brahma's head. Because of that, these Brahma Kapalam, the skull, got stuck with Rudra's hand. And then he kept begging for alms. Because Brahma told only when the skull becomes filled, you will be freed from this skull being attached to your hand. So Rudra went everywhere trying to fill the skull, but it was never getting filled. Finally he went to Badarikashramam, where Bhagavan is present as Naranarayana, and Narayana Bhagavan sprinkled a small drop of water, that is sweat, from his divine chest, and that broke the Kapala and he became free. Similarly, whenever Indra and all the other devatas got tormented by Asuras, at the time Bhagavan only went and helped them. In this manner, he is the one who eliminated all their sufferings, and also one who gave, or one who can grant great benefits. Because of this, who else is protecting or saving Brahma, Rudra and so on? Brahma is known as Prajapati, the Lord or the leader of the people. Rudra is known as Pashupati, the leader of all the ones who are as good as animals. So in this manner, who is protecting Brahma and Rudra and all of them? Saha Shivaha, that Rudra, Swashiro Drutena, holding on his head, kasya pada udakena, with whose Shri Pada Tirtham, Shivaha, he became pure. Shiva means one who is pure. So here, Alavandar is asking, Rudra was having doshas, defects. He wanted to become pure. What he did? He took the Ganga and placed Ganga on his head, on the matted hair. And in this manner he is always bathing with the Ganga water. Why is that being done? What is Ganga water? That Ganga water is nothing but that river Ganga itself is originating from the Brahma Kamandalam. Brahma, when Bhagavan, Trivikrama Bhagavan, measured the whole world, his divine foot reached Brahmalokam. At that time, Brahma took the Kamandalam, his water pot, and washed the divine feet of Bhagavan, Trivikrama Bhagavan. That water is coming down from Brahmalokam, and that water is held by Rudra on his head. So he is always bathing in the Sri Padatirtham of Vishnu Bhagavan, Sriman Narayana. And only by that he is purifying himself. So that is the essence of this 13th Pasaram. 14th Pasaram. Kasyodare haravirinchi mukaf prapanchaha ko rakshadivam ajanishta cha kasya nabehe krantva nigirya punarudgirati tvadanyaha kakkena vaishya paravaniti shakya shankaha. In this shlokam, Alavandar is taking the help of logic, tarka and nyaya to establish the paratvam. But the only catch here is Alavandar uses pramana anukula tarkam and pramana anukula nyayam. That is, nyaya or tarka, when it is in line with shastram, then it can be accepted. Only that which is violating shastram, nyaya is a separate school of thought. Nyaya and Vaisheshika are commonly said together. This matham, this particular philosophy, when they contradict from shastram, they are rejected. But the portions which accept shastram and explain based on that, that is accepted. So here Alavandar is establishing the supremacy with the help of nyaya, which is in line with the shastram, Vedam. So that is the essence of this pasaram. Let us see the word by word meanings. Hara virinchi mukaha. Hara is Shiva, Rudra. And then virinchi is Brahma. Mukaha means etc. all. So all of them. Prapanja, world. Kasya udare. On whose stomach was it resting during the deluge? So Brahma, Rudra, Varuna, Chandra, Surya, Agni, all of these devatas, all of the other created beings, and then all of the worlds, where were they all during the deluge? Whose stomach was protecting them, was holding them? That is the question. That is Bhagavan's stomach only, because Bhagavan only consumes everything during deluge and places everything in his stomach and protects them. Kasya udare, in whose stomach all of these were present. Imam, this world. Kaha rakshati, who is protecting? Only Bhagavan, Sriman Narayana is protecting. Everyone knows this. Anyone who knows Vedas, they will say that Bhagavan Sriman Narayana is the one who is holding everything during deluge in his stomach. And the whole world is protected by Bhagavan Sriman Narayana only. Kasya nabehe, from whose divine navel, ajanishta, this world got created. Only Bhagavan Sriman Narayana's navel. Tvadanyaha kaha, who else other than you? imam, this world, krantva, measuring this world in Trivikramavataram, Nigirya, and then during Avantara Pralayam, that is intermediary deluge, consuming all of that, Punaha Udgirati, that is again, who is spitting the worlds out. Bhagavan is protecting everything in his stomach and then he is spitting everything out subsequently when the deluge is over. Yeshaha, this world, Kenava, by who else? Paravan iti, having as a leader, Shakya Shankaha. Even can we even doubt that somebody else is having this whole world under his leadership? We cannot even doubt that. It is very, very clear that Bhagavan Sriman Narayana is the one who holds everything in his stomach during deluge, releases everything outside during the creation, and protecting everyone who are in this world and doing all of this. That is Bhagavan only, says Alavandar in this shlokam.
Koil.org has published a variety of Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam books in different languages. A wide range of books covering different topics from absolute beginners to advanced level knowledge seekers are available at books.koil.org. Books can be ordered via email koil.org@gmail.com or WhatsApp. For details, please contact mobile numbers 8220-151966, 9600-595273